Welcome back from intermission, kids. Charlie's having some trouble up there. Urges. So we're going to have to hurry up. This is the Phantom from 10,000 Leagues. Seems like there was 10,000 leagues under the sea. Freezing horror as a living nightmare strikes from the depths of the sea. Kent Taylor, Kathy Downs, Michael Whalen, with Rodney Bell, Philip Pine, Helene Stanton, Vivi Janis, Pierce Lydon, and Michael Garth. I also never heard of any of those people. We're just going to set that over there. A couple of nice posters this week. Oh, there's Sabrina. 1955 Milner Brothers. Director Dan Milner. Something freaky is going on out there in the water. A light from the bottom of the ocean and rumors of a sea monster. More worrisome, though, actual bodies washing up on the shore. A mysterious vacationer, Ted, runs into a buzz-cut G-man over the corpse of one unlucky diver, burned horribly. Ted is really Dr. Stevens, there to investigate. Yeah, he's there to investigate what's going on as well. See that cherry smushed up in there? Orange juice in there too. Peace go old-fashioned. Investigate the same strangeness is what I wrote here. He meets up with Professor King at the nearby Pacific College of Oceanography, but finds King to be a very secretive sort. Even his secretary and faithful assistant can't get into his lab. Yeah, what's he working on? Fortunately, King's daughter Lois is hot and single. What a coincidence. More divers are dragged under by the monster into the same radioactive light, and their charred corpses on shore in the same boat. Now we find some evil blonde is behind the assistant's attempts to steal King's secrets. The assistant and the secretary in cahoots. But who is the secretary working for? She's also meeting with the G-man. Like, well, finally, Flat Top and Ted start working together again in the same boat. They could only afford one boat for this movie. But someone is trying to stop them. Then the secretary turns up dead, and King is a suspect. He's eventually cleared of her murder, but his secret is far worse than any dead Ethel, and it's at the bottom of the sea. After a ship wanders into the light and is blown to smithereens, King cannot take it. He decides to do everything in his will to stop the madness. I'm also going to give that one a 5. I guess I better post the recipes on Instagram. Not bad, really. Despite the obvious low budget, it still manages to deliver. The underwater cinematography isn't quite Creature from the Black Lagoon level, but it's pretty good. The monster, however, is far inferior. Plastic and stiff like a child's toy, it pokes up out of the seagrass. I probably have one here somewhere. Pokes up out of the seagrass. like a finger puppet. Still, the radioactive death ray on the ocean floor. I mean, that's a nice touch. You gotta love that. Three. It's a 3-ring circus tonight on feature 2. The Phantom from 10,000 Leagues. Okay, we're getting toward the end of the season where it's like hot as fuck down here. So I don't even know if it's going to be next week or next time or what the. Trying to put together a stellar season finale for y'all. But there's been a wrench thrown into it. Here's one I can't see. Oh, these are recent ones. The Teacher and Trip with the Teacher next time on the Late Night Picture Show. I'll try to do it next week. I gotta move out of a storage unit into my music room right over here to save $328 a month. Because guess what? I need that money. I'm only going to have one of these, and I'm going to switch to brandy because I have more brandy. And I can't run out of anything right now because I don't have the money to replace it. So send me money for booze. Remember last year when the AC went out? I was down here dying. Yeah, I got to start paying for that now. So, yeah. I'm going to be really poor for a while. It'll be like college, eating ramen. I'd eat at my girlfriend's parents', but I don't have a girlfriend. I had one in college. All right. Join us next time for The Teacher and Trip with the Teacher on the Late Night Picture Show. Leave me some comments. I know the same 6 of you leave me comments. Good night, kids.